You have to understand something, and I want to be very clear as I possibly can uh, about the current state of the world and people today. You got to understand something. There is a certain segment of the population that cannot be reasoned with. They cannot be negotiated with. They feel no pity, no remorse, no sympathy, no empathy. Um, this is the Terminator spirit that I'm talking about. And you got to understand that these people are littered, literally littered in society. Where again, like I said, you can't reason with these people. And when you're dealing with a person or a group of people that cannot be reasoned with, then your only recourse of action is to separate from them. This is why it's so important to come out of these environments where this behavior is exhibited. Here you have a woman that's clearly in an establishment. It looks like it's a well-to-do establishment. You see, men there. Everybody's dressed nicely. You see, a white woman at the bar. You see a white couple at the bar. You see, it seems as though white people there, black people there. I don't know if this is a white establishment or a black establishment, but it looks like it's a black establishment. And you have this ratchet woman, and she looks like she's older, okay? And clearly you can see she's acting out of pocket. She has no kind of respect. She doesn't care about what's going on. And this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. These are the people that are raising these children, and you wonder why the children uh don't know how to act. You wonder why the family's broken up uh because of behavior like this. So, it's amazing. I saw a brother say that uh single mothers alone are not the problem or something to that effect. And the idea is that you get to choose who you marry because it's a choice. You also get to choose to determine who you want to have a child with. These are all choices and decisions that we make. But uh, when you're dealing with people that don't want to accept accountability, it's clearly like this woman. She doesn't want to accept accountability. She's totally justified in what she's doing. Uh, so this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. It's very disgusting to see, but this is the collapse of society as you see it. And you see, these ratchet people. They roll with one another. You see this ratchet one right here. Her friend. Right there. And this is what we're dealing with. Uh, these people cannot be reached. If you're in society, if you're set apart, if you're one of the chosen ones, if you're one of the people that are awake, you need to be able to immediately identify this behavior, label it, and shun it and stay far away from it. People say, you shouldn't judge a book by its covers. Not all women are this and all women are that. But if you have a woman that's dressed like a harlot, she's going to be treated like a harlot. If you have a young woman that is dressed very modestly and she carries herself a certain way, she's going to be treated a certain way. And always, y'all, go back to my family because when we go out into society, we're treated with nothing but respect because this is how we present ourselves. But if you present yourself like these women are presenting themselves, Um, it's pretty sad. It really is sad to see. Uh, but it is what it is. Come out of this. Come from amongst this. These people can't be saved. They can't be reasoned with. Don't waste your time. At best, the first and second admonition, reject.